somehow they're victims to something. But reading the messages of Alex Hollowick, he, I will say this. His messages are really sad, in my opinion. Like, I will read this. Hollowick said that he was worried of making Quinn angry and has often looked to solutions that he wouldn't upset his former partner. One person wrote, "She said she got into social justice for revenge, which is weird to me." One person wrote, he's in a conversation with somebody. She is into social justice for revenge. Does that sound like someone who is like into social justice to improve the environment, the future of people, giving voices? No. That is someone who's out to get their agenda across. It'd be like Dr. Martin Luther King being like, I am getting into civil rights for revenge. No. He's getting into civil rights to raise awareness, give a voice, unite, unity. Zoe Quinn is just out for me. Zoe Quinn is represent the me generation of, it's got to be about me. What's in it for me? Me. I mean, shit. There's rumors of her having sexual relations with news reporters, video game critics, to get her game out into the public viewing. I mean, what does that tell you? She's a tramp. A slut, basically. She's whoring herself out to get her video game out there. Alec wrote, another time when we went out to Yuri's, a night thing, she just got wasted and started hitting on all kinds of people. It was a super new to me, like people I was in a relationship being super flirty with other people. I was trying not to be judgmental. What the fuck are you doing, dude? I'll say this. When it comes to a relationship, it is a partnership. You got to be loyal to your partner. I mean, I don't drink, so that's my significant other's pretty much like, that's good. Plus, I'm on medication, so I can't drink, so I don't know what to tell you. But you don't do that to somebody. You don't flirt with other people. At this point, if I was him, I'd just be like, fuck this, I'm out of here. And just leave and throw her shit out the window and be done with it. She kept going to the bathroom saying a girl there was hitting on her. After like 3 or 4 times, I was like, you just want to go make out with her? Because He also said, if you just want to make out with her, because if you really want to, go for it. She did the whole, no, I'm only want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. Then kept going back to the bathroom. Later, she did a huge breakdown about how everyone hits on her, how unfair and evil, etc. And I really wanted to say, like, maybe don't be as flirty then. But I knew that would be something she would freak out over. So she is a flirtatious, shady bitch, is what he's basically pretty much saying. I'm just translating it. And he kept saying, like, he got really angry because of her I was just continuing her personal experience. And one way I was doing that, I was quiet, open to listening to and trying to understand her personal experiences. The person responded, God, there's genuine instance of victim blaming, telling someone don't put out signals if you don't want to get hit on. Isn't one? You could tell he's Canadian. Yep, Winnipeg. He mentioned she came to Winnipeg and was living there at a time. So, as I was saying, she basically he's talking about abusive parts in the relationship. Of okay, he's talking about the Winnipeg. She's always in a bad situation. Something, one person wrote, the conversation, sorry. She's always in a bad situation. Something bad always happens, etc. He wrote, right off the bat, I was like so in love with her. I was so happy to be in a relationship. I suggested we go to couples counseling. Because he's talking about how she is so, Ing is like being crazy shit. And the problems in relationship. And and as like hey, this is really great. Let's keep it the way by having a neutral third party around to talk about stuff. And I offered to pay for it. That's a mistake right there to offer to pay for it. It should be 50-50. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, like, anytime someone goes to couples counseling, it should be a 50-50 payment. You pay half, she pays half. 50-50. Just saying. And whatever cause I knew she was broke. Well, you had to pay for it, dude. Sadly. Her response to that was, well, if you think you need that. And I was like, no. This would be for both of us to talk about whatever is going on. And she said, well, if you think you need to do that. See, I hate it when people do that. When you suggest something, she goes, suggest something, go, well, you think that? I'm like, oh, fuck off. And I just walk away. So, anyway. Hollowick expressed that he felt those viewing would have been the Gamergate controversy issue. Simple sexism were mistaken. Having first-hand experience with Quinn, he contracted his public narrative. So he was like a feminist and all that. One person, he even in 2013 sort of took a jab at Zoe Quinn from this person. To every non-depressed person, play it. They're talking about her video game, where she talked about, she made a video game like Depression Quest. I don't know why. To every non-depressed person, play it. I'm not giving you the option. You play it, or you play it and learn about something. Okay, smiley face. Well, and he responded, "Can't wait for pathological liar quest." And one person, "You already played it. Play that, Alec. Co-op mode." He responded, "I got game over pretty early, but from what I hear, the game gets worse if you keep playing it." One person responded, "Yep, especially when you believe the lies." So, anyway, that was the Zoe Quinn parts. Oh, there's Reddit messages. Shit. Do I believe that she was abusive? Yes. Absolutely. I believe that she uses people to get her agenda out there, to really milk the whole system of victimhood. She's not a victim. To what you believe. I highly recommend people, I really want to start this part, do not buy her comic, DC. Do not buy Deathbringer by DC. Don't buy it. This is the same woman who was hired by DC to work in Vertigo, and her comic bombed. People did not buy it. People did not want it. It bombed. I really want people to get on board, to be like, let's not buy her comic. Let's send the message to DC. You hire people that do something horrific, who do horrible things, should not be rewarded. They should not. So, her Batman, Superman spinoff, Deathbringer, should have low sales. Low and embarrassing sales. Will it be bad for the comic shops? Unfortunately, it will be. They'll be part of the victim of it, because they be the ones who have to be. They're the ones who have to be forced putting these books on shelves. But for God's sakes, we cannot reward this woman for what she does to people. So, just put the spinoff, The Infected Deathbringer, as a low and embarrassing, horrific sale. Zoe Quinn is Deathbringer, basically. So, anyway. DC Comics released their